Hello, people. We are going to have a bit of a deep dive today into Megsys' new business. We're going to have a look at what Dory has got to do with all of this, because there's an LLC attached to the business called Mama Knows Best. We're going to have a look into Harry's feelings around the business and the disruption it caused around the Diana Awards. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with Megsy, because Megsy hasn't had the best press overnight. She has been called basic and beige. She has been laughed at by the New York Post and quite a few other newspapers have run headlines on her. The Daily Express have commented saying she's just copying Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, interesting about Gwyneth Paltrow, she is a Libra, so she would come through as Justice, and she would come through as the Queen of Swords. That's how I read the tarot. I read the astrological signs into the tarot to help to make sense, because it's all in the cards. So that is what I'm going to do today. We're going to have a bit of a dig round. We're going to start off with Megsy, then we're going to go to Doris, Doria, whatever, and then we're going to go to Harry. So I work in layers. So I'll do one layer for Meghan, then I'll do another layer for Harry, for Doris, and then one for Harry if you follow me. So Harry's last. Okay, so let's have a look. Are you guys motivated? Are you inspired? Do you want to buy some beige Tupperware? Now, since about 2019, there's been a joke on this channel saying, like, you know, it's going to be Megsy QVC today's special value Markle. And yeah, and we're kind of here, but she's trying to put a posher spin on it. I predict that some of it will end up in TK Maxx or TJ Maxx over in the States. Give it a year. Give it a year. Might take 3, but give it time. It'll, yeah. But let's have a look and see how Megsy's getting on today. What a horrible thing to do to William around the Diana's Award. You know, I was thinking about this, and I have got I used to think, no, they put, like, I used to think they'd do horrible things, but now I realize that they're going to go ham for absolutely everything to attack William. Interesting enough, Dan Wootton's back on YouTube, and they did try to take Dan Wootton down, like really did, with like the Byline Times. They do want to take Piers Morgan down, but I think, you know, Piers Morgan, I think he tries to play both sides. I noticed that with the Catherine story. A little bit of a thing, that, but there we go. Anyway, I'm glad Dan's back anyway. The world needs truth tellers, even though some people don't like him. I know that, but I think there's quite a few YouTubers are intimidated by the fact that he's on the presence. You know, from what I can see, what the rumors and the shade, let's say, that's been thrown about. But I'm not. I like a bit of chaos. Okay, so let's have a look and see where Meghan is feeling about her brand this morning. Beige for days. What's the first card? King of Pentacles. Okay, now this could well be a celebratory thing, a big deal. Some money's coming in. Oh, she feels like she's got the lot. It can relate to an older earth sign man. So we're talking Capricorn, we're talking Virgo, and we're talking Taurus. Harry is a Virgo. Now, Meghan likes him when he's useful. She doesn't like him when he's irritating. So I think like 95% of the time she keeps him around because he has the royal connections, and she knows that. He has the royal connections, and he, of course, he is Diana's second born. So well done, Harry. Harry's completely signed off on this. They think they've made it. They really think they've made it. You've got the sun in reverse. Now, sometimes the cards can be like very, you know, you can go with the meaning, you can go with the long meaning. It can just mean the sun in the sky, or it can mean summer. It means children, opportunity. But there's a little bit of apprehensive here. Things are a little bit off. Yes, she was trending on Twitter. Yes, she had all of the attention, all eyes on her. But it's not been as big as she'd hoped for somehow. I don't know why. That sun in reverse, not unless the Sun newspaper is going to do something and do some expose on it. I don't know, but it's interesting that the sun's across like that. Above, let's see what's known about the situation. Six of Pentacles, give and take. She wants to be seen as sharing her part of her. She really wants to be seen as giving you a bit of her in the products in exchange for your hard-earned cash. The Sussex squad, well, a fool is easily parted with their money, but she wants to be like this kind of worthy person where she's saying, look at me, I'm sharing all of my secrets that make me so wonderful, and I'm sharing them with you. You too can have a beige kitchen in an Olive Garden mansion, or for the nice price of whatever amount it is. And underneath, she's working. Three of Pentacles underneath. Money, money, money. She thinks it's all coming in. She's got the Three of Pentacles underneath. She's got the Six of Pentacles above. That's what she wants to know. She wants everyone to say, like, there's an exchange. It's transactional. You can buy a bit of Megan. You can buy this bowl. You can buy this colander. I mean, nah. I mean, at least it isn't quite Gwyneth Paltrow, you know? I mean, at least we're not getting candles that smell like a fouflala. I mean, for that, we can be thankful to whatever angel protected us that day. The Three of Pentacles underneath. Yeah, she's working away. She's beavering away. This vibe never lasts. It's not been as good as she wants. Now, Megsy will say she doesn't like the attention, but she gets the attention. She'll be like, she lives off the attention. It's like a fuel for her. It's a fuel for her narcissism. It's a fuel for her to make her feel better about herself, make her feel valued and seen. South Park really did a good thing, you know, when they opened her up and it was just hollow on the inside. It's very much like that. The Fool is in reverse. There's a risk here, a big risk. And I think them using the Diana Award to launch what is effectively a Tupperware and jam business is the height of tacky, to be honest. But she won't necessarily see it like that. I would believe, and I get the vibe that William's probably not overly happy about the whole thing, to be honest. It's a bit embarrassing. But Megsy, I want my privacy. It's like, oh, look, Diana, but also Tupperware. Fantastic. Well done, Megsy. Now let's see what's coming up. The next card is what's coming up. Up the World in reverse. Not going to be. Yeah, here we have the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. The Six of Cups, she wants us to have a nostalgic view. She's tying her brand in with the royals and in with Diana and in with the legacy. This is what I was picking up with that Four of Swords and the Strength card yesterday with regards to Harry's reading about his the Diana Awards. The Six of Cups is, yeah, it's tying it all in. They are trying to market themselves kind of royal lights with a sunny breeze of the Riviera of San Francisco or wherever it is, of Montecito, sorry. We have the Three of Wands there. We have a lot of people working on this, a lot of people. they are thinking of launching more globally. Basically, they'll be setting up like more of a global thing. I think that's going to be coming down the tracks. Definitely thinking of going elsewhere and not just staying in Montecito. Apparently there's going to be a store, and she's hoping to have like a chain store. It's not exactly it's not a brilliant year to launch a business, really, is it? I mean, there's elections in the UK, there's elections in Russia. I don't think many of you know. There's elections in the United States. I don't know when Leafland's having theirs, but there's a lot going on. So her core markets, forget Russia, but her core market would be America and the UK. So she's also thinking of somewhere else overseas that I don't necessarily fathom with that 3 of Wands. She's definitely thinking of making it a global venture. It might start off quite tentative, might start off quite small, like within like being able where to ship, but yeah, she's wanting to get everywhere around the world, definitely. Well, never mind, eh? Judgment in reverse is what she wants to avoid, and there's Temperance. Okay, this is a long-term commitment, a business like this, that she'll have to employ people to product design, brainstorm, and she's a control freak. The world in reverse, it looks like there is going to be some hiccups and things are not going to land too well for her. It's going to be hard going. I think she's got this kind of naivety where she thinks it's going to be really easy and just rock up and say, I like this, yes, no, I am Caesar, if you know what I mean. Actually, it is the 15th of March today. It is the Ides of March. So yeah, she really is gonna try to be like a little kind of empress. Judgment in reverse. She doesn't want the public to respond negatively to it. The fact that she's come on in, swooshed on in with this holier than thou. Oh, look at me. I am so lovely. Look at me just prancing around me porch in a ball gown and stirring some stuff in a bucket or whatever it was. She's just gonna kind of come like crashing on in. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And she doesn't want to be seen as being shallow, you know. Temperance there. It's gonna get a little bit messy. I wonder if something stops here with the world in reverse and it's difficult and she has to get more creative with it, has to employ more creative people. At the minute, it's very bland, it's very beige, it's very kind of, it looks like how a hotel would aspire to be 10 years ago, if you know what I mean. It's giving that blandness. People are starting to like kind of like cluttery places and places with character and maximalist stuff as well. And she's kind of going to the opposite, minimalist, dull showroom. Yeah. So yeah. But we are going to get some more she is going to try and be more creative towards the end of the year, potentially bringing in a Sagittarius energy as well into it. So I wonder if the friend with the forehead, the photographer guy, is going to get involved somewhere down the line. This can happen very quickly. Like I say, when you're reading the royals, they have like as much up and down and meet as many people as us normal folk do in a year. They do it in a week. So they run up on things very quick. They change up things very quick. And Megsy is also stuff happens very quick with her, so it can be quite, yeah. Okay, we're going to move on to Doris and see what the cards have to say about Doris. Is she involved in this business? What's with this Mama Knows Best thing? Show us Doris. That's the thing. There's all of these SS, the sugars, the sucrose, have been asking, where is Catherine? Yeah. Well, where was Doris? Where was Doria? She was missing for a few years. Huh? Apparently, orange was the new black or something. That's what I heard, but don't believe me. I mean, you know. Let's see how Doris is getting on. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, Harry is at the center of all of this. There's something with Harry going on. Look, there he is in the back garden having a spliff at night. The Hermit relates to a Virgo. Doris is also a Virgo as well. But we've got the King of Pentacles, which will relate to Harry as well. So within all of this, it looks like Harry has kind of given the green light and okayed for Megsy to launch it now. In fact, Harry even almost thinks it was his idea. See what's crossing over. The Nine of Swords. There is some stress there. What's she so stressed about? Does she not like having her records dug through? Public records are a lot more open in the US than they are in the UK. Like people's convictions, you can get them. It depends on the state. I know that much. That's not the same as what it's like in the UK. Not at all. What's she stressing about? Is there something with this business in Delaware? Is Mama Knows Best? Does she not like the fact that's been all covered already? What's she twitchy for? Too many babysitting duties? What's going on? You want to come out? Ace of Cups. She knows that this would be the final straw. This would be going blitzkrieg with William. I think William's already done. Don't get me wrong. I think William's done. William was over it in 2020. William's done with it. William's had it. He's done. He's checked out. Him and Catherine. Yeah, he knows. He knows exactly, William, what's going on. The Ace of Cups, this is bringing in Diana's spirit and blessing Megsy's Tupperware business with the essence of Diana from on high. That is what they're going for. That is what they want. This is the imaging and the linking with the Six of Cups there for Meghan. This is what they want. This is what they want for the brand. Queen of Pentacles in Queen of Pentacles in reverse, leaving the situation and the risk there for the Fool. They were actively involved in all of that Catherine drama, you know. They were actively involved in all of that. Instagram today, or yesterday, or during the night, I everything blurs. Instagram said that they were hiding Catherine's picture because it's been edited. I mean, Instagram, you are brand new. You edit pictures left, right, and center. There's filters on your app you build in to edit pictures. Every Instagram picture's edited. Everything is. No one looks the same as the passport photos of what they do on Instagram. There's women out there who've only got a pair of eyes and the rest of the facial features like smoothed out because they put their filter on that heavy. Looks like a pancake with eyes is walking towards you if they were real, but you know, never mind. The Queen of Pentacles and the wrist and the Fool in reverse. they have been actively involved in all of this. All three of them, I would say all three of them, because Harry's already on this table. Harry's already in the spread twice. They want Diana's, look like it's Diana's blessing. They were coming for, they are behind it, according to the cards. I knew there were, we know, we've seen it. All of us can feel it. We know. But the cards, the reason I'm saying it is because the risk Meghan's done is getting all of these people to pile on to Catherine. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Catherine is a Capricorn. She is an earth sign. She would come out as the Queen of Pentacles. And it's in reverse. It's in the negative. They've really went for Catherine's image to try and boost her up. I've been saying this for the last few weeks. They're trying to tear people down, tear people down, tear people down to make themselves shine brighter. That's exactly what they're doing. The Chariot, they're coming for William next. The King of Swords is in reverse. The Two of Wands is there. The Page of Cups coming for the kids as well. And the Empress. I wouldn't be surprised if Doris doesn't come and do something with the brand or buys into the brand, because she wants to be there and looking very ethereal and look at me, I am the mother. The Empress there, it could well be bringing in Diana's energy and making trying to make Megsy look like she is some kind of like competent, nice, rational, creative person. They are really going to go to town on this towards, well, once all these things happen, that's what they'll do next. It could be days, it could be weeks, it could be hours. What's the time? I'll tell you the time. It's 8:20 on March the 15th, 2024, when I'm recording this. You'll probably see this March the 15th, about 2:30 UK time. They are going to try and come for William. We've got the King of Swords here. That is also in reverse. What was I saying about criminals before? And orange is the new black, eh? There's disruption here. A disrupted person. Things, I don't know if they've got a creative accountant or they've got a creative business manager or something like that. But things need investigating. Now, I am not an investigator. I do tarot. I'm a tarot person. I'm all fairies and moonbeams and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not necessarily somebody who's going to like wade into things in America. I wouldn't know where to look, but some of you guys are. And I think it would be very interesting for you guys to have a look and find out stuff about this, because there's somebody really dodgy involved in all of this with the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody really dodgy. Like the King of Swords in reverse, this is the lawyer that you don't want, that's going to fleece you. This is the lawyer that's going to cook someone else's books and put it all in his pocket. There's somebody really dodgy. This is the businessman who's not quite right, who cuts corners. This is the criminal, basically. The Two of Wands, they're wanting to open doors. Doria, what's surrounding Doris is she wants to open doors. She wants to move on. They want to like push things through and get this kind of brand established. What bothers them is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups, when we're talking a tarot and I'm looking into like the Monty Shit Show trio and, of course, the real royals, the Page of Cups comes out when we're talking about the Wales children. Now, we have all of the Wales family in Doris's spread. We have Catherine there. We have William. Now, the Chariot, yes, it can be moving forward. It can be freedom. It can be travel. It can be harnessing things and bringing it together, but it also relates to the sun sign of Cancer, and William's sun sign is Cancer. Yes, he's on the cusp, but he falls on the side of the crab. So there's that. They could well be coming for William next. They're relentless. And you know what they want, don't you? They want the crown. They want William and Catherine to say, we don't want to be king and queen. We want to go and live in a quiet life off somewhere. Go back to Anglesey, go and live in Anglesey or something. They want to go and live in a quiet life. And Meghan and Harry, you wouldn't see them for dust. They would be straight over here. They would be straight over here. Don't ever think they wouldn't. They would be, because Megsy wants to be the winner and Harry wants to be the king. But never mind. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. The Page of Cups there, the Wales children are on the target as well. And don't think that Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis got out of this week. Their faces were on the photo that this lot manufactured outrage about. Kids talk. Kids are cruel, and they'll have been at school. There's all kinds of memes, all kinds of stuff floating around. So I would imagine that it would get back to them, and it would be difficult for them because their mum's been ill, and now this. It's not good. It's not good. Let's have a look at his royal self, his ex-royal self. Shift them back in. Let's have a look at it. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so there's something in all of this noise that is building up to something about Harry's protection. Yes, he lost the first part of it, which was basically him wanting to pay for security, pay for the police to, act as a private security firm for him. And he lost that bit. And it's his IPP is also coming up. Now, that's the most important thing. If he gets IPP, him and his family will be forever protected by the security services and the police of whatever country they end up in. So say if Trump wins the election in November and Megsy throws a fit and goes and moves to Canada, if they move to Canada, then Canada, and they won IPP, then Canada would have to pay. Yeah. So straight away the Knight of Swords is in reverse. So it's quick moving. He's quite angry. He's peeved off. He is bitter. But this could very well be about security as well. So put that in pin in that, because we can come back to that. The Fool in reverse, there's that risk card again. They have been playing with fire. Dan Wootton this week said Harry had been involved in the Byline Times expose, and Harry is involved with the Byline Times, and I kind of knew that, but to an extent where he's really involved with the Byline Times. I have to say, this could be the dodgy people that are around Preparation H. It really could be. It really could be it could be the Byline Times. That's the risk. And don't think that the ITV people who were stirring the pot and some of the other reporters that were stirring the pot, that Robert Jobson guy, all of those little ones, they're all linked into Harry. They all go back. Why? Because William doesn't give them access, and Harry gives them drama and clicks, and that's what they want. Look what they did to Catherine's photo. It was so beneficial for them, and they couldn't see that on Mother's Day they were dismantling a woman who'd been through surgery and was in convalescence, and had her 3 beautiful children with her in the photo. They couldn't, there was no nuance. It was just, it was real bad, man. I feel bad for Catherine for that. Above here, we have the King of Coins in reverse. Okay, so like I say, Harry is, of course, would come through as the King of Coins or the Hermit. And all of these spreads has Harry in it. I think Harry is one of the main instigators. Harry's like, yeah, do it on Diana's awards night. Yeah, do it this, do it that. It will really peeve William off. They are trying to push William's buttons. They are trying to get William to cave in and go away. They want rid of William. They want rid of William and William's family. They want to be the ones in the line of succession. They want to be the ones with the crown and the power and everything. This is what it is. And there's the King of Wands underneath. A lot of this is affected and created and drama. There is very strong male energy with this. Doris and Harry and Megsy, all of them have concocted this. And there's almost this King of Wands here underneath him. He's not happy because he's not getting what he wants, but he's sacrificed his mother's memory so his wife can promote Tupperware or whatever it is. I know it's not Tupperware, I'm just being sarcastic. The King of Wands underneath, though. This is a well thought out, calculated strategy. It's a show, but at the expense of Catherine and William and the Wales children and the King's health. What was on Harry's mind leading up to this? Queen of Wands. He will do anything to protect, to keep his relationship going with Megsy. He is the barnacle, the limpet that's stuck onto Megsy. Megsy, I feel like, only likes him when he's useful, and he's been very useful with her QVC Tupperware business. Very useful. We have got the Three of Wands in reverse. What's on his mind? Justice. Yeah, this is him wreaking revenge. And what's surrounding him? Stabbing people in the front. He has effectively stabbed his brother and the memory of his mother. He has betrayed it to an extent. He wants justice, like some kind of restorative justice. He thinks he's out to get it, to reclaim it. He thinks he wants what's his. He thinks it's not fair. He couldn't have his way, so he's got to burn the whole place down. What I think people miss out, and I don't, I've always said he was an arc. He's an arc too. And while the royal family kept him in check and tried to keep him grounded, Megsy has enabled him with her narcissism as well, because it's maladapted. The whole they're hopeless. You wouldn't want them as neighbours. I mean, good Lord. What's he hoping for? He's hoping for a party, a bit of a session, a good time. And he's going to have to work. It's not going to be as easy as it is made out to be. They think, I've got this feeling that they think they'll just go, this is us, somebody else will manage it, somebody else will do that, somebody else will do that, and we'll just sit back and relax and get things done. No, because they're forgetting that both of them, probably Doris as well, are control freaks. Yeah. And they're going to be wanting to be in amongst it. It's going to have a bumpy start. The Three of Wands is in reverse. Harry is going to have difficulties with people overseas. I wonder who that could be. Doris is seeming to set her eyes onto William. Megsy is going to have a further setback, a difficult start, and they look like they are trying to do a whole rebrandy thing here and put some work in. So we might have more Harry doing a bit more work and being a bit more out there. So I wonder if we're going to get spare updates, or we're going to get something in a documentary, or we're going to get him mulling around the place. But that is what I see, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Please like, share and subscribe, share it around. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave some blue hearts in the chat, in the comments, because that's my way of just sending positive vibes to William and Catherine and the Walesy kids. So I will speak to you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone.